absolutely massive. Got studios all over the world: New York, London, Paris, and Bogota. I think I say so. I'm not 100% sure. I've got a lot of fond memories of Vice City. I really ripped that up on the PlayStation. Looks really cool on the player card there and the gun. Here's some of my previous emblems. They're going to whiz past the screen, so I can't even tell you. But that's what I've made. They're all in the playlist. Check the playlist out, and you'll see all of them there. So what we're going to do is to start with, we want to grab a rounded square, and then we're going to max that out, turn it black, and then copy and paste another rounded square over the top. You're going to want to make that slightly smaller. We're going to grab an orange, go into the colour picker, and then go into the mixer. And on the top bar, you want 255, you want 133 on the middle bar, and 0 on the bottom bar. That gives you the colour that we're after. So then once you've done that, obviously, like I say, narrow it down. That gives you a black border. We are going to do something else with the border later on because we put some shading in there. But then grab yourself a diamond, and you want to freescale that down, and we're going to drop that one grid below the centre line, the horizontal centre line, and just over to the left a little bit. Then grab yourself anything with 2 straight edges, and I grabbed I think it's a lieutenant, that is, it could be a square or whatever, and sort of make it a little bit longer. And then you want to copy and paste a diamond from the bottom and put that up to the top, and then that way you've got a nice sort of angled top as well. Grab yourself another rounded square. We're going to use that for the top part of the R. You'll then want to sort of, that's where it'll want to be. I do move it over to the right a little bit, but it ends up going near the back of the R a little bit after jiggling it around. Turn that black, grab yourself a half circle, and we're going to put that on the end. Also with this, I did in the end when I was titivating the emblem, I just made that half rounded blooming half circle just a little bit narrower, just to sort of take the edge off it a little bit. Then grab yourself a main. You don't need to do really much sort of freescale on that, just a little bit just to tweak it. We're going to use a few of them just to make it sort of like the right hand part of the R, and lay that on there like that. Copy and paste it across. We're going to just drag it over a little bit because that's a really nice sort of, that's exactly what was after for the R, so it's really nice to have that. And just pull that across sort of the thickness of the R you want to be. Then grab yourself another square or whatever you want to do, or rectangle, and just lay that across there just to fill that gap in. So that's the R sort of, that's coming together quite nicely. Then you want to grab yourself a windsock, do a little bit of freescaling, keep that flat bit towards the bottom. It doesn't have to be absolutely perfect down at the bottom there of that R, because we're going to have a star go over the top of that and sort of neaten up that edge. So as long as you're covering up all of that orange that's poking through there, then you've done enough. So then what you want to do is grab yourself a star. Now there's 2 stars exactly the same, it don't matter which one you use obviously, and drop that at the bottom of the R, so the left hand part of the star sits at the bottom of the R. Turn it black, then you want to copy and paste another star and drop that in over the top. Obviously if you guys are getting lost anywhere along the lines, feel free to hit that pause button and rewind and do what you want, because you can watch it as much as you want. So I just put another flat edge at the bottom of that R just to fill that bit in a little bit, and then we're just sort of tweaking that main a little bit, twisting it just to give it more of a flat underneath the R just there, just a little bit different. So then I copy and pasted the rounded square that was on top of for the top part of the R. We're going to narrow that down. Now what I did with this to save on layers, because I didn't know if I was going to need layers, is I dragged it lower down in the order, and then the back part of the R where I used that lieutenant, I think it was, I then raised that up the order, and then that will just sort of cut off the edge of that square, and it'll save you a layer, and it gives the angle that you need. As you can see there on the left hand side, that's got a nice little angle. So what we're going to do is we're going to do the same sort of thing for the front of the inner part of the R. You can see